About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And on the mound now, Spencer Strider. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Kawhi to kick the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. Strider's a guy known for his velocity. He can bring it, but that wasn't always the case. Coming back from an injury in college, Strider was throwing 94 to 96 miles per hour, Boog, when the Braves drafted him. Now he lights up the radar gun with triple-digit speeds.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. Around third. Relay throw home. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
J.D. Martinez stands in. In the air out to center. Harris makes the grab on the run. Here's a Mets lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Francisco Lindor.
Well, last year had over 90 RBIs, fell short of that 100 benchmark milestone, but you know he's got motivation to come out this year and reach that number. He's just a quality hitter, sound mechanics, and look for him to be a big run producer in this lineup.
Pete Alonso now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. Out number 3. Mets 0. Braves coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And pitching in this game, Kodai Senga. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one is in the dirt. Going to count 1 and 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. It's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That misses the zone. Ball one. Senga, an all-star a season ago, 31 years old, and he was born in Japan. One down, base is empty. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And he deals. Just off the outside edge.
It's a good take.
One out, base is empty. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first two hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
The pitch. Swings through that.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-2 to count.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Next offering is down low. 2-2.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Brandon Nimmo.
Strider back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one misses, and that's ball one. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
Swings and misses. That's strike two. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, Luke, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Got him swinging.
They had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Luis Angel Acuna. And that one is inside ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he takes a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
And the right-hander deals. Swings through that one.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Harrison Bader in the box now. Takes strike 1. First and second, 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. Two on, 2 outs. Out to short, Arcia. They take the first out. That's out number 3. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the veteran first baseman, Matt Olson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Gone. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. The exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here comes a pitch.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
A ball, 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Batting fifth.
Adam Duvall at the plate.
Adam Duvall.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. The pitch. Just missed.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. At the belt and fires. The punch out there, 1 out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, and the runner stays where he is. Righty delivers. Inning over. Braves get 1 on the big fly. It's now 1-0. This is Braves baseball on the show South. On to the 3rd inning, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Francisco Lindor. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. The right-hander back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
0-1.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the go. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Center field. Sizing this one up. Drops into the glove.
Now back, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Inside.
And that one is inside. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1-1.
Lindor on the move. There's a ball. Go to second.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass. Top tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
And another ball. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Mets leave 1. They trail here 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. So here's Murphy now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And now 2-2.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch misses.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Swing Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1
2
now.
balls, 1
Wow,
strike.
no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And now it's filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
One down, base is empty. Popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. A gigantic blast. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Austin Riley. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's a little bit low. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the 3rd. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Albies with the key hit for Atlanta. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Nimmo. The wind and the pitch. That one ripped. That's back. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 2nd homer this series, and they're on the board. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Taylor takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Late on that fastball.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive.
Well, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the home run.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
So up next, Luis Angel Acuna. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Throw cut off to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Omar Narvaez at the plate. Ground ball, Austin Riley. And the inning is over. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Atlanta, bottom 4, and now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
This batter gets described as a homebody because he loves playing at home, and historically his numbers back it up.
And a pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Olson, a former Gold Glove winner, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2012. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
And 1-2.
That ball went out.
Kicks and fires. That misses. 2-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marcell Ozuna. He reached out a walk his first time. That
Ball
misses
one, no
the
strike.
zone. Ball 1. Nobody on, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 1. Pitch
Ball
misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball,
Just
that's out.
missed. Senga. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
The 2-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And he walked him.
Boo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Harris at the plate now. That's ball one. Moving in the bullpen, Adrian Hauser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Luke Casey getting cranked up as well. Duvall on at first, nobody out. That one missed.
Oh, he's really working him away this at-bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And the righty deals.
Ball inside.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
It's a good spot with the 3-0 pitch right there. You don't want to lay something in and it turns out to be a homer.
Righty to the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Orlando Arcia.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia went down on strikes his first time through. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Slapped foul. Man at first, one away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Sends it across the first, and Bader is set down. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Inside, just missed.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they don't get an out on the play. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2. And a strike on the outside edge. And a curve misses outside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Lindor leads off first with 1 away. That clips the corner. Pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And now J.D. Martinez. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. That's down and in.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on. And
fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Got it by him for the K. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Down the inside corner for a strike. The Braves leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch is downstairs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball in.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And here it comes. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Adrian Hauser.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. In for a strike, 0-1.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. Right through there for a strike. Clips the corner, and it's 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's outside, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And another ball. Albies checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Albies, the base runner at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just off the outside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On its way to the corner. And that is foul. And the pitch.
Now
there's a ball.
3-2.
Hit hard. That gets through. Albies makes the turn at second. Will throw to third. And it throws offline. Safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Olsen.
Here is Matt Olson. Way outside, and it's 1-0. For Matt, a pretty impressive resume. A first-round pick back in 2012. The Braves extended him 8 years, $168 million. Remember, they traded for him right at the end of the lockout in 2022, middle of March. So he didn't have a ton of time to get acclimated to his new team.
1-1.
And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
One ball.
One of the things
Two
for
strikes.
2023. Great counting stats for Matt Olson, but the hard hit rate was through the roof. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting. The designated
Next is the
hitter.
designated hitter, Marcelo Zuna. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Corners are occupied with two down. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Two left for Atlanta as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. All set for the top of the sixth. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Strider back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that high-four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with two strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. That one missing inside. Out to short, Arcia. Throws across the diamond. Two quick outs to open the top of the sixth.
The batter. The shortstop. Luis Angel.
Two outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And he deals. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 1. And we're back. Well, we go bottom six. And here is Adam Duvall.
Adam Duvall.
And a pitch. Late on that fastball.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging.
Now batting.
Michael Harris, the next to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nimmo makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now it's going to be Orlando Arcia.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Out towards right center field. Taylor ranging after it. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Omar Narvaez. The wind of the pitch. That one hit the knees for a strike.
0-1's the count.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
So he's down on just 3 pitches. Watch the first 2 and then chased after the third.
Yeah, not a very good at bat right there, Boog, but that was also some excellent pitching. The 0-0 and 0-1 pitches were both right on the edge of the strike zone, so it's not like he watched 2 cookies go by. Then a great job of expanding and making him chase the 0-2, knowing he would be in protect mode.
And now Bader up to the plate. First pitch just misses. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The Mets trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. A big swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
And they'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Boots it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over, and next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That was blasted to the moon, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the second game of the series. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Throws to first, and that's an out.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Johnson, 32 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2.
2-2, yep.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shintaro Fujinami. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Well, 1-run game. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
And a pitch. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. There's a strike. Next offering upstairs.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
At the belt and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Acuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Action in the pen down there. Drew Smith appears to be getting loose. Next pitch is outside. And another ball. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
This is again 5 in a row. And the 1-0. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Fujinami picks to first. Acuna dives back in. And the right-hander deals. Runner on the move.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
Austin Riley will hit next. 1 for 3. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5. They put the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Now
Matt Olson up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores. It's 5-3. Throw-in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball off. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Oh, 1 down. That's inside. Riley, the runner at third. Olson at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
2 outs. Way outside, and it gets away. And now a single might score 2.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or 2 to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 5-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Alonso.
The pitch. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's gone ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Taylor in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley. Now in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. A strikeout and a walk.
Adam Duvall.
The line of the pitch. Just missed. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 1-1. The lefty fires. Smoked to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first, Michael Harris getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lindor tossed to second. Over to Alonso. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. First offering, and it just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
The line to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And here's the pinch runner, David Fletcher. Next offering is down low.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball 3. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. That's in there. 3-1. center field. Around third. He will score, and they take a 3-run lead. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Oh, and he hit him.
I got him.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And it's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up here for the Mets. Now into the game, Jared Kellner. He'll be out in left field.
Now at shortstop, number 64, David Fletcher.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Headed down the line. Acuna on the run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Narvaez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one to first. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the right fielder, Harrison Bader.
And stepping in for New York, Harrison Bader. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. On the run, sent it over to first. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1-0 there.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
That misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The next pitch misses. Full count now.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Got it. And that'll do it.
These hitters had the long ball working for him today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
Ball game for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs, 9.
Pick it up, way, pick it up, way, pick it up, way, pick it up, pick it up. I don't want hard, ain't did enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. New whip, I flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. Blow sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, ain't thick enough. Till I drop down, then pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.